clearly your family have had
We are family. I've got my mama with me.
impact on your career and your life.
Yes, that's
and
true.
I think on a lot of the research that
By the way,
we were doing on you.
This is my mummy, everybody. Aneta, and this is Paula. So just in case
Give a wave.
Give a wave. Say hello.
Hello.
No, over there, mama. Hello. Hello. Okay, yeah, go on.
A lot of the back research we did on you, we saw Mum and Etta in a lot of the videos.
Yes,
so
yes.
clearly,
and Joseph, my daddy, is amazing.
Yes.
Who we call Reggie. That's all another.
And
that's
Michelle,
and
Michelle, who's absolutely amazing.
She is amazing.
Yep. Hopefully one day we'll get to meet Michelle as
We're
well.
going to try and import her over here.
Yes,
to
that would be
South Australia.
fabulous.
I think once she comes with her children, she'll have to call up us and say, "Sorry, honey, we're living here now."
Yeah.
Honey, I got the children. I got the children. You need to come. I've got the collateral. Yeah.
We'll see you soon.
Yeah.
Out of all of that, what's been your biggest inspiration in this industry?
My parents.
Parents. I mean, I guess it was a straightforward question.
Yeah,
but
no. It really isn't. I'm not trying to wax lyrical. I mean, they're Holocaust survivors.
Yes.
And so for us, this is about heritage. You know, they went through 3/4 of both sides of the family. We're not trying to be too tragic here, but it's a proud heritage. You know, they went through hell and back. They went through bigotry. They went through hatred. And the thing that my parents taught me was, being bigoted, being racist, it doesn't work. It's not a formula. 6 million Jewish people died as a result.
Yes.
We have Cambodians, you have Vietnamese. We are Australian people. And so the message is love. If you don't love somebody, stand aside. Let them do what they want. What's it to you?
Yeah.
What is that a threat to? And I think that my parents taught me about respect. It doesn't matter about religion, sexuality, colour, apple, mineral, humid, whatever it is, they deserve your equal respect. And we bring that into the way we treat people, into our ethics, into how we interact with our retailers, and that's my parents. And they're extraordinary. And my father is a feminist.
Yeah.
Seriously, it's always been about if my mother wasn't happy, right, over the weekend when they were resting, watch out. And all my mother had to say, the children were very noisy, I couldn't sleep in the house because they were, and I'm like, it was hell.
Yeah.
Hell to pay. He was the one taking the washing out, he was the one, and I think that you have to really, the woman is the pedestal.
Yeah.
If this world was run by females, all females, I don't think we'd have war.
Yeah, I agree.
My father says to me, what Prime Minister who's female is sending her son to war?
Yeah, absolutely. I think the one
Vote
thing
for Aneta.
that we really took from reading your family story was, as you said, of all the things your parents endured, that what they then brought to the world and gave to the world was beauty and love and through their creations.
Yes.
And that was something that Yasmin and I had a chat about that we thought was really, truly amazing, to suffer and yet to deliver to the world just beauty.
I agree with you, and I still don't understand how, after really, I would lose my faith in humanity.
Yeah,
You would.
absolutely.
How they embrace humanity.
Yeah.
So I think we're very proud of that. So when a bride wears a Henry Roth and Michelle Roth, the connection is there, and then the store that we have, it just really has to be authentic and real. And actually, you know what? We really love this. And we have so much fun with Paula. Like, we actually enjoy it. After this trip, she's probably going to have a good lie down in about 5 Texas.
I will. I have to lie down because obviously I'm going to Sydney next week to meet up with Henry.
Yeah.
So I think I have 4 days to recover.
So it's intense. I am intense.
Yeah.
Because people ask me why, what drives me. It's a fear of failure. Fear of failure. That's a bit deep, isn't it?
It
Fear
is
of
deep.
failure.
It
Yeah,
is
I don't want
deep.
to bail.
No, and we could really go down that road, but we won't.
You can. You can be my feet for a moment. Yeah, no, I don't want to fail. I don't want to fail.
Well, you're doing well not to so far.
I'm trying, and that, every day, especially living in New York, is almost like you rewrite the chapter.
Yes.
In a way. So, anyway.
Okay, now Yasmin here is getting married in 4 months, and she really is still stuck on her dress, which she's leaving it a bit down to the wire. But what do you think
Tell us
would
about
be
it, Yasmin.
the perfect dress, style, and accessories for her, just in looking at
Okay,
her?
if Yasmin was going to come into Adelaide Bride and Bloom, which she will because we're going to invite her, this is how we do it. You start off like this. You start off with gowns 101. So we'd have you come in. I wouldn't even want to know what you're thinking at the beginning. We work together and we say, what shape do you love? We do. So we start from the beginning. If you're stark, if you're gridlocked, which can be, and I understand, actually I think it's the hardest when you're doing a wedding vlog, or if you're a wedding designer, or if you're wedding, a celebrant. I think those people have the hardest making the decision.
Very difficult.
Yeah.
I
She wants
have an
everything
event
now.
management business, so I do weddings and events.
Wow.
for a moment in time.
Yes.
And, you know, you design so many people's weddings and, you know, 4 weddings a weekend, and then when it comes to yours, it's a
So
very
centerpiece has
different
gone
thing.
from one thing to this, you know,
So
and then
you know what I would do?
And you're back and forth.
I would say to you and to any bride, let's just chill.
Yeah.
Because you get so anxious, you can't really see yourself. I say, let's chill. We're going to get on basic shapes. We're going to do a ball gown. We're going to go on here. We're going to do straight. We're going to go fit and flare, and we're going to try what shapes. Then we're going to see what really looks great on your figure. Although I have a bit of a suspicion. Well, everything's good because you're tall and you've got a good figure. But regardless, and then you're going to tell me. Then only are you going to tell me where's your ceremony, where's your reception, what you're feeling. Because I think in the beginning, if you're so caught up trying to work out what looks good and at the same time think about your reception and everything, it's too much going on.
Yes.
This is where you would want my expertise with Paula and the game there, you know, and it is a game. We are the game. We are the good game. But, you know, you really do. You want to have that. And so straight away, you come in, it's relaxed, we're down to earth. And I don't want to worry about where and when, because then the pressure comes in straight away.
Yes.
Let's take the pressure to one side. Let's look at you.
Focus
what
on the-
what
yeah,
looks
one
good on you?
thing, yeah.
And then we go into other things. And I think, honestly, that's how I would attack it.
Attack it.
Are you going to come down and have a look?
Yeah, for sure, absolutely.
Excellent.
Yes.
I've got
Excellent.
10, 2 and 3 available
Oh,
tomorrow.
gorgeous.
We'll make a special time for you, but the bottom line, most importantly as well, is it's really about getting the right feeling for yourself. And then often, brides now will come with themselves, and again, you come with 2 people, or 3 people maximum, that you really trust. You've got to be prepared for differing views, and at the end of the day, it's about you.
Yes.
Because what does it go back to? When you love it, you're the electricity to the neon.
Absolutely.
Now we recently did a post on it was actually called "Losing Bridezilla to Find Your Inner Bridesess," and it was all about the fact that
L-O-V-it.
that people, you know, we from our opinion, and it was written with our point of view, just that we didn't think that
Yours, Mum.
it's simply on the premise of being a bride that it's acceptable, I guess, to be mean to all the people that love you and are trying to support you and all that. And it was all about trying to capture that sense of, you know, the princess and that real style, and not having to yell and scream at people and carry on like a, you know.
Can I ask you this question, Siri, from both of your experiences? Do you think that still exists?
I do. You know what? I think the media has done a lot
It's
with
just
it,
the
and I
media.
think
It's
that
the media.
people see that, and then they kind of
Well,
get a
they-
sense of wanting to replicate it.
I agree with you. I just wonder, because you're like really on the front line together with me, and my experience is, honestly, we spoke about this yesterday with Paula when we were there at the store, and the bottom line is, really and truly, from 100, maybe 1 you will remember as being somebody that was really difficult. Maybe 1 in all the time that we've dealt with. We say, remember that bride that we were just not going to make her happy.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, she still sent us an email to thank us.
Yeah.
So I think it is media, and I think that I'm, I know reality TV a little bit well, and that's why I steer clear of any shows that are nasty. That's why I did the original Project Runway Mentor 1 and 2, because I didn't want to go down in any other route. Beauty and the Geek, it got to the point where I did
one of my
that.
favourites.
Yes. Now an unnamed new show that I'm, yes, Card to the Mind, very, very big, B-I-G. So that's really excellent. But I think most importantly, not the reality TV I've done, because I will never be involved with it. Listen, all they need to do is run around with a camera saying to you, your best friend just said X, Y, and Z.
Yes.
Right? It's like cockfighting. It's like taking starving hens and putting them in the ring. Of course they're going to pick each other's eyes out.
Yes.
And that's what Bridezilla is about. And here's an inner secret I'm about to tell you. We were, in America, the first season of Bridezilla's. And this crew came into our salon. We gave them everything. We helped them the whole thing, because they said to us, we're British, or we're going to do a fantastic documentary on Manhattan brides. And we thought, oh my God, this is going to make us.
Yeah.
2 days before this goes to air, they go, oh, we forgot, it's going on Foxtel, it's called Bridezilla's. I said to Michelle, we've had it. But because they couldn't, hem us in. So the bottom line is, I know how it works, and I'm telling you, it's well produced.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I think it's a bit of BS.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely agree.
I do.
What would be your top tip, I guess, for brides who are really feeling that pressure and are really starting to, yell at the friends and family and that kind of stuff?
And it can happen, and it's not the bride jealous thing, it's just that they can lose their temper.
Yes.
This is what I would say. I would say that really the top 5 tips are as follows. Number 1, and this is philosophical, it's an initiation of rites. This is an opportunity for you to really decide what are the really major things that are important and not important. Fight the battle knowing that you shouldn't be pulling the family apart, you should be bringing them together. On some of the things that you and your husband to be really believe in, stand by it. And others give concessions, that's life. Number 2, what you eat. If you're eating sugar, I know some days if I'm having sugar, I'm just like jittery. Sugar is an enemy. So is fat and so is fine fruits. And I just think what you put into your system, also if you're jittery, it's not going to help you putting sugar. That's not going to be your friend. I'm not saying I'm not a doctor, and I don't take. All I say is look after what you put into your system. Lots of water, protein. Even if you do whatever the system is. Number 3, do not crash diet.
Yeah.
Do not crash diet. Look at it like we had the most amazing bride in yesterday. She'd lost 37 kilos.
Wow.
And she was like, you know what? I did it for life. I've done it over the last 3 years. That's the 3rd thing. So that's number 4. It's like this. Exercise is really important. And you know what? I do the double 1 step, 2 step. I call it 1 step, 2 step. I find that if I do like 30 minutes in the morning and 30 minutes in the evening on the Stairmaster or whatever it is, just aerobically, A, all the aggression goes out because we're all in stress, and B, my God, it strips off weight.
Yeah, we'll find you running up and down the stairs here, so you haven't got the Stairmaster.
I was downstairs. Downstairs this morning. It was fantastic. And number 5, take a deep breath. Because guess what? The wedding's going to come. The wedding's going to be. The wedding's going to be extraordinary, and then you're going to have laughter after that. Let me tell you an inner secret. My sister Lillian Helen Weinreich, who's a sister that just got married in just recently, to the extraordinary Dr. Michael Izakovich, who my mother was concerned, do you think people will know he's Jewish? I'm like, Mum, I think we're okay there. The bottom line is this, that there were issues because it was he was married before, it's Lillian's first marriage, just a doll. Everything Lillian dreamed of. This guy's a professor, he saves lives in America because he gets onto the market quickly drugs that help with the circulation of the heart. He's amazing, okay, this guy. All her dreams, his dream, the best couple. But the other side was a little bit difficult, okay? Do you know what? We thought it was never going to end. The minute, and this is really a personal thing, they got married, it just disappears. I have to tell you, there is life after the wedding, ladies. There is like, just hang in there, be yourself. If it happened to my sister, and she was fine, because it was like minor, but still, it was on our head the whole time. And we're like, oh God, this is going to be hard. It all disappears and evaporates. Be yourself, bring the family together, eat well, don't eat sugar, exercise, smile, fight the fights and the battles that really mean something to you, and the rest, be concessionary. And the most important thing is, don't be adversary. This is not about bringing parties and families apart, it's about bringing them together. .com.au.
Very wise words.
Very well said.
We'll definitely take
it. Yeah, absolutely. And I love your energy, you two. You're fantastic.
Thank you.
And just to end it off...
must we end? Go on.
Yes. We've still got coffee to drink, don't worry.
Latest reports for 2014 tells us we've got some gorgeous styles on their way.
Yes.
Feminine necklines, contoured ball gowns, and the all-over vintage lace.
Yes.
Some things that we're
oh, you're good, you two.
expecting.
You're
Yes.
good.
What are you most excited for? And do you have any idea of what might be the next best big accessory? Because I remember you somewhere in time you said that maybe the
yes, that's
elbow
right.
leg
Yes.
gloves might be.
Here's the latest scoop, okay? And this is something I'm learning. I'm learning from my sister Michelle Roth. Michelle Roth Couture just launching. Actually, we chose Adelaide to kickstart the Frock Around Australia tour, and to kickstart the launch of Michelle Roth Couture. So that's interesting. I have to say, I'm learning from my sister. It's like this. The biggest trend is understated chic. So what this means is an amazing gown and one chosen accessory. So if you go onto michelleroth.com,
we did?
Yes, you will see coming up actually even more. It's about one major accessory. It's about really matte, almost nude makeup all the way through, so your lips almost look the same tone as your skin, which is amazing. hair, which is tassel, you're both in. Tassel hair, so am I. And then it's one major accessory, and then stand back from the accessories cabinet.
Yes.
Less is so much more. So there's this really striking contrast between stunning down you, a veil for the, if you're going down to the church or the synagogue or the mosque or wherever you're going, and then afterwards you take that off, and it's what. So we have used now in our most recent MichelleRoth.com shoot, floppy 70s felt hat.
Oh, gorgeous.
And another
I
one.
saw that.
Yes.
The girls on the couch.
Yes.
It was beautiful.
If you go
beautiful.
onto our Instagram account, hashtag RothMyWorld, you'll see that whole thing, and that's where you should go and have a look in on the inside is inside. So those kind of accessories where you've got the hat, or when you've got like just a gorgeous, just like that bird cage, but with like a really embellished. We also had one with just this one black feather, and on a headband. And do you know what? It just looked incredible.
Yeah.
So I say and in that case, you go to places like where Paul is, and you've got different accessories. Go to vintage stores, go to places and really get one piece, or go to raid your grandmother's closet, raid your mother's closet, get one piece, the gown, really cool. And you know what the other tip is? Truly, spend money in your hair and makeup.
Yeah.
And of course, the gown.
Yeah, of course again.
Of course, the gown.
Well, we just wanted to say thank you for seeing us today. We've really had a wonderful time, and we wanted to bring you a little gift just to say thank you. And
Chocolate?
no,
No,
we did
okay.
notice from some
God.
of the things we had read about you that you were a bit of a martini fan.
I am.
So open it up.
You
have to
must be
open the
kidding
ribbon.
me. Oh my gosh, you've really done the most amazing. Thank God I started in South Australia first. I really need it. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to accessorise this. So that's what I want to do there.
Gorgeous.
Yes. So I'm going to accessorise
We
there.
thought you might have a signature one, and we pulled it on top, the Roth
my
teeny.
God, the Roth
Up
teeny.
here, Roth teeny. So you can make your little...
I'm not very good at receiving, and I have to say to you, I want to thank you so much, because that is unbelievable.
Thank you. Thank
Mom,
you
you
for
want to
having
have
us.
a cosmopolitan with me right now? It's only 10 o'clock in the morning.
We've got the recipes on the sides.
Oh my
Easy to
I'm
follow.
sure you know them
Do you
anyway.
know what? That is a really extraordinary gift. And you've got ounces for
Yeah.
American. Thank you so much. I can't thank you enough. You guys
Thank
are
you for having us.
Pleasure.
Mwah.
Thank you.
Mwah. Thank you very much. I have to say that you've done your homework. You've really researched a lot about me and what we do.
It was
And-
interesting research, believe me.
Oh my God. And I
Law
have to,
degree, background. I mean, it was we sat and trawled
I'm
through the
honoured.
archives.
Breath of fresh air, for
I'm
sure.
honoured.
Wow.
I'm honoured. And I'd have to tell you, that's why you want to go onto your website. That's why you want to be using your services as a celebrant and doing special events, because that's what I'm talking about. You can't get that online. You cannot get that online. And I have to say, that's amazing.
Thank you.
Bye Australia, bye Adelaide. Come and see us at Paula's at Adelaide Bright and Blue. And that was a very major promotion. Bye.